Today we're going to be looking at the top 10 queer TV moments from 2019.
Mind you, it's in no particular order, so if your favourite is at the bottom, then please do not cry.
So the first moment / show I want to talk about is Euphoria. It's one of the only positive examples I've seen of a cisgender person loving a transgender person and just not caring about them being trans. They don't make a huge deal out of it. They don't like focus. It's just like a part of her daily life.
Jules' character isn't just being a transgender person.
Yeah.
It's so much more than that. Jules is the most loved person, I think, on TV this year.
Next, we have Orange is the New Black.
That was very dramatic.
It was very dramatic.
But not quite as dramatic as Orange is the New Black, which has completely dominated LGBT TV representation and narratives, I'd say.
For good reason, though. So many lesbians, so many gays. Nikki Nichols. Then you've got Vorsman, who is Piper Chapman and Alex Vors. We have Sophia, who was a really good trans rep. Which I love.
Played by
Laverne Cox. Wonderful, wonderful woman.
She's going to carry on being the biggest trailblazer, I think.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
Female trans.
She's going to be like 80, like still rallying. Up next on the list, we've got Flirty Dancing. It was just beautiful. It was so wholesome. It was so pure, and it just made my heart happy.
Right, so now we are going back in time to the 80s.
Hell yeah.
We're talking about Strange Things, and we are talking about Robin coming out.
Tammy Thompson's a girl.
Steve.
Yeah? Oh.
Not only does he get parred off, essentially, but he also has to come to terms that women do love other women.
Yeah.
But then it actually does turn around.
And he's really sweet and supportive.
And they sing songs by the Muppets.
And I need you now, tonight, and I need you more than ever. Oh, nailed it. Okay, up next, we're going to talk about Casey and Izzie from Atypical. It was very slow burn. There was a lot of angst, and then finally, in the newest season, they kind of edge closer and closer to admitting their feelings, and then they have this massive explosive kiss, and it's so romantic and it's so sweet, and then they do still struggle after that with some awkwardness, and one of them wants to say her feelings and then the other one isn't sure, and then it's a bit of a mess, and then they finally get to this really good place at the end, and it's just really cute.
So it would be wrong and maybe insulting to have this wonderful list and not include our beloved RuPaul's Drag Race. We had the launch of RuPaul's Drag Race UK. One of the standout, I would say, is Bag of Chips, who encompassed everything British.
Oh, my line was much better. I thought you were saying I was much better. Much better.
Up next, big old lesbian alert. We are talking about none other than Gentleman Jack. True story of a woman who went around having frolics with other women and wrote it all down in her diary in Yorkshire. Now, this part in Yorkshire has become a hotspot, a lesbian hotspot, because everyone just wants to go there. Next, Love Island, eat your heart out, because we are talking about, are you the one?
Majority of the people on it, if not all of them, are some form of LGBT.
There has never been a show that I have seen that focused on the dating experiences of LGBTQ+ people.
It sucked growing up watching a lot of straight shows because it kind of made me feel like, okay, it's not right.
Next we have Sex Education, or more specifically, Eric.
This is me.
I don't want you to be hurt.
No, I'll be hurt either way. Isn't it better to be who I am?
He is, I don't think he's just one of the best gay characters of 2019. He might be one of the best gay characters ever.
So last but certainly not least, we are going all the way down under. We're talking about I'm a Celeb. We have Caitlyn Jenner, who is in the jungle.
I thought that was super cool. She was just allowed, I feel, to show a side of herself that people hadn't seen.
Transitioning and trying to make an impact, social media is extraordinarily important.
Everyone knew that that moment and conversation was going to happen, and I was so happy that people were eager to hear it, because I think people wanted to hear her experience from a very personal point of view, which is good, so that 100%. People can learn.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching.
And let us know your favourite TV moments from 2019.
Bye.